Denver, Colorado. In case you haven't heard it enough yet, crossover and SUV sales have already been going gangbusters around the world, driven heavily by soaring demand inside the US. Volkswagen has mostly needed to watch this feeding frenzy on the sidelines. America is definitely the uncrackable nut for VW, though the aging Twig being superseded from the handsome Atlas as well as the similarly dated first-generation Tiguan being replaced for 2018, things could possibly be on a long overdue upswing. Slowly but surely, Volkswagen is getting together again for lost time and for broken promises. VW suffered higher than a flesh wound from the wake of their infamous Dieselgate scandal. However, the prescription in the years ahead is to introduce a lot of new metal to get back customers. We're fitting in with regain our customers' trust and rebuild vehicles, said VW Product and Technology Manager Mark Gillies. New vehicles are definitely the lifeblood for this business. We headed to Colorado to the launch on the 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan, that will make VW in a bigger player from the critical midsize SUV space, peeling customers far away from stalwarts such as Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Ford Escape. The 2018 Tiguan rides about the same MQB architecture because the Golf and Atlas, sharing with those vehicles VW's polished expertise in packaging. Although Europe gets both short and long wheelbase versions on the Tiguan, merely the latter will probably be on offer here within the States. That means 10.6 inches of extra length than the first-gen Tiguan, together with 58% more cargo capacity on two-row models. Front-wheel drive models come standard using a third row of seating, while all-wheel drive models could add it as a standalone $500 option on any trim level. Unsurprisingly, another row would work only for kids, but an average-sized adult could manage abbreviated rides inside a pinch. That's more than might be said for your jump seats within the Nissan Rogue. Where the Tiguan shines is at how easily the next row folds down and slides forward, revealing a generous opening for rear seat passengers. In terms of overall size, the Tiguan is slightly bigger most of the key competitors, yet still well shy of vast amount of larger Atlas. Although the Tiguan shares its underpinnings while using Golf, dynamically, they are more like distant cousins than close siblings. That starts using the Tiguan's new 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, really the only engine for US models. Mated to an 8-speed automatic, the 184 horsepower B-cycle engine runs on the modified Miller combustion cycle for improved efficiency, yielding 35 pounds to feet more torque yet 14 fewer HP compared to the outgoing 2.0T. The new engine is sluggish away from the line even as we climb from Denver up in the surrounding mountains, snaking through twisting ribbons of pavement and rough dirt roads aboard a front-wheel drive Tiguan with 3 rows. Big 221 pounds to feet torque will come in early at 1,600 revolutions per minute and stays perfectly flat until 3,940 revolutions per minute. Even so, the long pedal travel means the Tiguan is often a step or two behind that you expected. Even within the meet with the rev range, from 4,400 revolutions per minute in order to 6,000, the place that the new EA888 4-cylinder makes max HP, the engine feels coarse and resistant. It doesn't help how the 8-speed automatic transmission is occasionally lazy to downshift. Of course, this can be mitigated by switching the shift lever into sport. A big caveat is the fact that our entire route was at altitude starting from 5,100 feet to roughly 8,000 feet. No doubt that thin air was played an important part in all that huffing and puffing, even which has a turbocharger up to speed. However, whenever we previously drove a pre-production Passat using this engine, it disappointed than the pleasantly zippy 1.8-liter turbo it replaces. Volkswagen will even tag inside the B-cycle 2.0-liter to restore the 1.8T from the Beetle, as well as being the next generation Jetta. On the plus side, the Tiguan rides wonderful. It tracks confidently around the highway. Potholes and expansion joints are of little concern for the MQB platformed family hauler, while bumpy dirt roads don't transmit much outside way of nasty vibrations to the cabin. Germany engineered the Tiguan in order to meet Americans' preference for convenient driving, along with that respect it's spot on. The brakes, too, will not be overly grubby and intuitive to modulate. Steering feel and handling would be the victims in this focus on comfort. None in the Golf's fun or maybe the Atlas poised capability come through. There's a fairly large dead spot on center, and although steering does build weight the way it approaches lock, it doesn't gain much of anything within the way of feedback. In all-wheel drive models using the active control rotary drive select knob, you may customize the steering or powertrain wish, but even these modes offer just minor improvements. The Mazda CX-5, Ford Escape, and Hyundai Tucson can be more rewarding to operate a vehicle, though the Tiguan might be on top. Gets hotter comes for the interior. The redesigned cabin is another big breakthrough, expressing clean and intuitive design that could age well. Starting with the next ESA model, S could be the base. VW's new Namib 2 infotainment takes center stage. Integrated smoothly into the center stack, the 8-inch display boasts clear and bright graphics together with Bluetooth, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, standard on all models. The seats are supportive rather than overly bolstered, visibility throughout is top-notch, as well as the multiple USB ports helps keep the whole family charged up. Overall materials are perfect quality. We also noticed little or no road or wind noise on our many highway miles. Base Tiguan S models start at $26,245 with front-wheel drive, coming standard with 17-inch aluminum wheels, LED taillights, a rear camera, along with a 6.5-inch computer screen. The bulk of sales inside the segment happen at about $30,000, and so the volume seller is certain to be the SE, which also comes in at $29,980. Most customers is going to be more than happy together with the keyless entry, larger 8-inch display, synthetic faux leather interior with heated front seats, an 8-way power driver's seat, dual zone climate control, and blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. Spring for your $33,450 sell to acquire bigger 18-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, usually $1,200 on S or SE trims, navigation, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and remote start. Atop the heap would be the $37,150 SEL Premium. That's lots of scratch, nonetheless it comes positively loaded for the gills with 19-inch wheels, LED headlights, leather seats and trim, Fender audio, a hands-free tailgate, a 360-degree camera, park assist, and VW's version of Audi's snazzy digital cockpit. It seems a bit of an oversight to offer the digital cockpit instrument display limited at a real high level. In the event it seems just like the sort of thing people would easily buy if the SEL trim were just a little more expensive. That said, the $850 driver assist package for lesser models includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert with autonomous braking, lane keep assist, the 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise, and parking sensors with rear autonomous braking. Later on within the model year, the Tiguan can get an R-Line appearance package for $1,795 on SEL and $1,495 on SEL Premium trims. Built in Mexico specifically for that US, the modern Tiguan is without a doubt a step inside a more competitive direction for VW, even though it's not just a joy to push. In fact, if you just like the last Tiguan a great deal, you may still buy it. It'll stop at dealers for your foreseeable future since the Tiguan Limited. VW says which it wants to spread itself across SUV segments whenever possible, and need for smaller sized models is high enough to justify keeping the old girl around. Given simply how much bigger the 2018 Tiguan is, VW doesn't expect much cannibalization from the Limited. While we still need to visit how this Tiguan's engine fares at altitudes better sea level, before this, it's pretty sure Volkswagen needs to be on the grocery list if comfort, utility, and a lot of available tech are priorities. Who knows, maybe this family-friendly crossover could be the nutcracker Volkswagen has become long needed. 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan specifications on sale late summer 2017, price $26,245. Base engine 2.0 liters turbocharged DOC 16 valve i4 184 horsepower at 4,400 to 6,000 revolutions per minute, 221 pounds-to-feet at 1,600 to 3,940 revolutions per minute. Transmission 8-speed automatic layout, 4-door, 5/7 passenger, front engine, FWD. AWD SUV EPA mileage 21 to 22.27 miles per gallon. City/highway LXWXH 185.1 by 72.4 by 65.3 in wheelbase, 109.8 in weight, 3,780 to 4,043 pounds. 0 to 60 miles per hour 8.2 seconds. Top speed N.A.